Hello, welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Exposition. Joining us tonight is Tallie. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing good. That's great. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you're from?
I'm from Fall River, originally from Middleborough.
Okay.
Small family.
In Massachusetts?
Yep, Massachusetts.
Oh, nice. So what line of work do you do these days?
Right now it's just a couple of little side jobs. I work at Kohl's as a retail worker, and I also
Is there like
work
a
at restaurant.
specialist area that you work at Kohl's? Do you sell
The
everything?
kids department.
Oh, nice.
Nice and fancy.
Oh, nice. Do you sell toys or like clothing?
Clothing.
Okay. So you know your kid size pretty good. Yeah.
Yes. Ridiculously well.
Nice. What else do you do?
I'm also a server, but what I aspire to be is a model.
Okay. Nice. Well, before we get into that, what kind of restaurant do you work in?
It's a chain restaurant for right now, but I'd like to get into a bigger restaurant industry.
Okay.
So it's a nice place, though.
So what kind of crazy story do you get as working as a server?
You want a crazy good story or a crazy bad story?
We'll do one each. Yeah.
All right. Well, crazy good story. I had a really nice couple of guys. They came in, super sweethearts. They had me laughing the whole time that they were there.
Nice.
And when they left, like they were like, "Bye, have a great." It was like around Christmas season.
Oh, nice.
Have a great Christmas, and they left me $100 tip.
Oh, wow.
One of the best nights I had.
Nice,
So
yeah.
super sweet and everything.
Yeah.
But one of the crazy stories is I felt like I was being interrogated. I had someone come in.
Really?
Yeah, I had a family come in, and the dad just really didn't like me. I didn't know what it was that I did, but he just kept, no matter what I said we had on the menu or was recommending for drinks, nothing could please him. Couldn't make him happy
What
no
did he
matter what
say?
I did. Just recommended drinks like, oh, we've got a nice margarita, we've got new beers on tap, and I was talking to him, and he's like, nope, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't like any of this.
Oh, okay.
So, just kind of rude.
Is it near Christmas?
No, I think it was summertime.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Probably caught him on a bad day. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else do you do?
What else do I do?
You said you want to get into modeling, right? How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it for about a year now. I work with mainly a body painter. He's really good, does a lot of diverse art, anything from like comic book characters to doing like horror shoots. So it's a lot of fun doing it. I love being able to portray someone's art, and I love being able to be a center of art.
Oh, wow. That's great. So what would you like to work on today with hypnosis?
I like to work on my self-confidence.
Okay. Tell me what you mean by that.
I feel like a lot of times, especially when I'm modeling, I feel like I'm not good enough. I could do better. I feel like I'm not achieving what they want me to achieve. And no matter how many times someone says, oh no, you look beautiful, or oh no, that's exactly the pose I want, I feel like I'm not getting that point. I feel like they're just kissing up to me to make me feel better.
Okay. And what makes you think they were doing that?
I don't know, little voice in my head.
And what does the voice say?
Voice says I'm not good enough.
Okay. How long have you been in doing modeling?
A couple of years now.
Okay. So you're not new to this?
Not super.
You have done a few shots before.
Yeah, a few shots.
So how did you get into modeling?
A couple of friends that were photographers needed a volunteer for a model, so I started modeling for them, and then realized I loved it.
What was the occasion for the modeling?
I think it was their college project that they had. So they just needed a model to do a couple of shoots.
Oh, nice. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a blast.
Oh yeah. And did you feel confidence back then?
Yes, but it was because I was with people I knew.
Okay.
So I think that might come into play with why I'm not confident around people I'm unfamiliar with.
And so does this only apply to when you're modeling, or does it
Other
do you
areas
feel
of
the
my
same
life.
theme that the similar voice have been in your head for other times?
I feel like it's a constant. Like even when I don't know, maybe I'm baking at home or like no matter what I'm doing, the task that I'm doing, I feel like I could do it better. Like I'm a perfectionist when it comes to getting something done. So if I bake a cake and maybe the frosting is like the cake's lopsided or the frosting sorry, is off, and then I feel like I gotta start all over from scratch. So.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Okay. And so when was the last time where confidence was a big issue for you, where you feel you could be more confident?
Actually, the last shoot I did.
Okay,
modeling.
walk us through what happened.
So I met the photographer, as a newer photographer. I hadn't worked with him before. And he's like, all right, we're going to start with this outfit. We're going to do this. When we were going through the steps and he started taking shots, he was like, all right, why don't you try this? And he kept giving me suggestions, but I felt like they were more like corrections or like orders. And I felt like I wasn't doing what he was asking, which is why he had to keep asking more of me.
Okay.
So I just felt like I wasn't hitting the mark.
What other things was going on inside your mind?
That's basically it. It was just the little voice saying, you're not what he wants. He doesn't actually like you. He doesn't actually think you look good.
Oh yeah. And what other times does this voice come to you?
All times through my life.
Okay, tell us another story. Maybe another story that is not related to modeling.
When I was a dancer.
Okay.
I used to dance when I was younger, and
Okay.
any time that I went on stage, like I do the performance, I get off stage, and of course the teachers are all there. You did a wonderful job, but it's like in your head, when you didn't. I didn't
Okay.
point my foot on that step, or I didn't turn as many times as I could have. So I'm the world's worst critic of myself.
Okay. That is very common. So you're not the only person who is confronting this issue, right? Yeah. Do you feel that the voice is louder when people are complimenting you, or do you keep that voice in your head until somebody
I
compliments
think
you?
it's definitely louder when people are complimenting me.
So the more compliments you get, the louder.
The louder the negative voice is, yes.
Okay. And so when the photographer, I'm using your word, so I wasn't there. I can only picture it from what you've described to me. Was I guess like giving you like firmer instructions. How does that voice sound in your head?
Angry. Sounds angry to me.
Your own voice.
My own voice. That it sounds like it's telling me that, like, it's like a teacher giving a very strict remark, like you could have done better on this test or whatever. So.
And do you receive compliments from him afterwards?
Yeah. He said, I did wonderful. I was exactly what he was looking for. So.
And how did you feel?
I wanted to feel good about myself, and like I still try to fight the voice if I can,
Okay.
But it's a struggle.
When was the last time you actually feel good about the voice, if that ever happened to you?
I mean, I have a wonderful fiance who makes me feel good about
It's
myself.
actually right there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. He tries to like tell me that, don't listen to the voice. It's just gonna pester you, so.
Do you feel that you spend more time? So like when the voice comes to you, what do you do?
Try to shove it back in its little hole. Try to get rid of it. Tell it that I can receive compliments and feel good about myself.
So when was the last time, have you ever had a time where people give you compliments and you just agree with them?
No. No, it's just, I don't know, not really.
Could you see yourself accepting a compliment?
I can see myself accepting compliments.
Not just being polite, like.
Yeah, I would like to see myself accepting compliments and taking it to heart and not taking it negatively.
Had anybody ever, was there ever a time where people give you a compliment and you know for sure that you didn't perform to the level of the compliments that you received?
That I did or didn't perform? No.
Okay. So it is something, in a way, it's something that you have created for yourself, right?
Yeah, it's like my own little monster.
Okay, so we're just, poking around.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't based on a real event. It was more.
I feel like it's like when I grew up. It's, how everyone says, if you try your hardest, you'll succeed.
Okay.
So it's like no matter how much I try, there's like statistically speaking, there's like you say, oh, I'm gonna be the best, but then you'll see on TV or you'll see someone that's better than how you are or who you are. So it's like trying to achieve the impossible.
Okay. And so let's say everything works out perfectly. Mm-hmm. How would you be different?
I think I'd be a much more relaxed person. Not trying to achieve an impossible standard that my little monster has made for itself.
When people give you a compliment, do you feel not relaxed? How does it actually feel without the voice?
Without the voice, the times when I can like shut it down, it feels nice. It's nice to know that someone sees something special in me.
No, but like at the moment where you have that voice, right? Mm-hmm. Just picture it without the voice. How does your body feel?
Relaxed. Without the voice.
No.
Tense
like,
with
okay,
it.
so with the voice, right?
With the voice, it feels tense.
Okay. And then the voice comes in. Mm-hmm. Okay. It sounded more like it is not. So do you do other things where you feel confident without the compliment? Without in a situation there was like no compliments, did you still perform yourself? Find yourself performing with confidence?
When I'm alone, when I don't have like anyone watching, is when I'm more confident. Like when I practice dancing or when I'm talking to my friends, like texting to them, it's better than talking in person kind of thing.
And when people give you like feedback on anything, do you feel tense?
Yeah, I feel like I take the feedback kind of negatively. Like, even though it's like, all right, well, next time you could try doing this instead. I'm not sure if it's a suggestion or like you really didn't do well, you should do this better next time.
So you feel tense.
Yes.
And then your voice started.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel that you are using your self-deprecating
yes,
to alleviate the tension?
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't the confidence that we're looking at. It's more like you're trying to do something to alleviate that tightness or that tension. And the first thing that you hang on to is to maybe if I dissipate this compliment or this criticism, I will feel less tense, right?
It's Yeah, kind of like that.
So, which is not a bad strategy until it interrupts your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people would use a thinking, a thoughts to substitute a feeling.
Mm.
So in a way, when you tell yourself that you're not against reality, when you tell yourself that you cannot take that compliment, in when you deprecate yourself, it alleviates the tension, right?
Mm.
Do you feel less tense when you tell yourself?
I feel less tense if I can shut down the voice and tell myself you can receive compliments, it's okay to feel good about yourself, then I feel like a lot less tense then.
Okay. So, okay. So if everything works out perfectly tonight, how would your life be different?
I would definitely be more relaxed.
Okay.
Little more happy too.
Okay. So I guess relaxation is a big part. So you want to be relaxed as you're performing, or you want to be more relaxed when you after your performance?
All of it.
Okay. It's just checking the time. Sorry, we have a little thing blocking the clock over there, so I have to check the time over here. So okay, so what we're going to do is hypnosis.
Okay.
So hypnosis is not sleep. You will not be unconscious at all. You'll still be aware of what's happening around you. But don't try to go into hypnosis. Sometimes some people are very eager to experience hypnosis and they try to go into hypnosis. It's like falling asleep. The harder you try to fall asleep, the harder it is for you to go to sleep, right? Yeah, so I'm not going to do anything to harm you, and everything I do will be for the benefits of you and to help you achieve the goal that you've set up for yourself. And in return, I would like your cooperation. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to uncross your legs, please. And just hold out your hands like this and face the camera, please. And now I want you to just focus all your attention on the motion of this pocket watch. Now I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I reach the number 1, you're going to find your eyelids become so heavy that you will want to close your eyes. And you'll feel the weight of your eyelids pulling your eyes shut. As I count backwards from 3 to 1. As soon as I reach number 1, I'd just like you to close your eyes and let your mind drift. As soon as you close your eyes, I want you to imagine yourself on a calm, quiet beach. You can still imagine yourself staring at this pocket watch with your eyes closed. But you will also experience the warmth of the sun on your cheek, on the back of your eyelids, on your forehead, your shoulders, tip of your fingers. As soon as you close your eyes, you can just allow all your senses to drift into this perfect, beautiful beach. And you can experience and enjoy all the happy, warm sensation. 3, 2, eyelids getting heavier and heavier. 1. Good. Just let yourself go and relax. Still imagining yourself on this calm, quiet beach. That's right. And through your eyelids you can see the sun setting in the far, far off into the ocean. And this is just warm, glowing orange light that is very comfortable to look at. And you can see the waves slowly caressing against the shore, slowly washing away all the debris. And it comes a wave of white foam from the ocean. And you can even feel the warm, moist sand underneath your toes. That's right. I want you to just allow yourself to be fully immersed in this calm, beautiful beach. That's right. And you can hear the sound of the seagulls on top of your head. Sound of children playing in the background. And you can visualize all the clothing that these children wear in all the vivid colors, all they make, and all the details. And you just feel so relaxed just laying there. Nothing to worry about, nothing to think about. Just let yourself relax and drift. Just let go of all the tension. That's right. That's right. Just let go. Loose, limp, relax. Just right. Just let go of all the tension. Good. Just let your arms lay loose, limp, and heavy. That's right. It's okay. You're perfectly safe in this room, in this chair. I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1. With each number I count, you find yourself sinking twice as deep into hypnosis, feeling twice as good. 5. Just feel yourself sinking into the back of this chair. 4. That's right. 3. Just feeling yourself sinking through the chair, all the way down to the floor. That's right. Just let go now. 3. Good. 2. Just feeling yourself sinking into the floor, melting through the floor into the perfect, blissful sense. 2, 1, sleep. Good. Just allow yourself to let go. Feel completely hypnotized. Feeling so good, so calm, so relaxed. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach number 3, I want you to open your eyes. You'll feel great, fully refreshed. As soon as you hear my voice, and only my voice, say, sleep now, I want you to just feel your eyelids become very heavy. Your eyes slowly roll to the top of your head. And as soon as you hear my voice, and only my voice, say, sleep now, you will close your eyes and let yourself go back into hypnosis. And every time you go back into hypnosis, you feel 10 times as good, 10 times as blissful, 10 times as relaxed. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, feeling great. So where are you from again?
Fall River.
Oh yeah? How long of a drive is it to come here?
Hour and 20 minutes, roughly.
Oh wow. No,
traffic.
is there traffic today?
Little bit of traffic, yeah.
Sleep now. Deeper and deeper. More and more relaxed. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. So how do you find parking over here? It's pretty rough, huh?
Wasn't too bad this time.
Oh yeah, where did you park?
Right down the
Straight
street.
now. Just let yourself go deeper and deeper. More and more relaxed. That's right. Good. Loose, limp, and relax. Just let go. Good. Deeper and deeper. All the way down. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. So what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Eating with the family.
Oh, nice. Do you usually have turkey in your family dinner?
Yes, always
Oh, yeah?
turkey. Sometimes ham too.
Sleep now. Good. Good. Each time you go back into hypnosis, you go 10 times as deep. Feel 10 times as relaxed. That's right. And just feel all the tension leaving your body, leaving all your nerves. And you may find yourself smiling, and you may find yourself having this sensation of tingly, or sometimes it could be a nerve just letting go of some tension. That's perfectly fine. Whatever your body is telling you to feel, just allow that to happen. That's right. Just let yourself go. Good. And just relax now. Good. And just feel all the tension and all the stress and all the negativity leaving your body right now. In the past, there could be an occasion where you doubt yourself and it was successful. And in some way that may have imprinted in your unconscious mind. But it's time to let that go now. You're moving forward into the new you. Give thanks and gratitude to that part of your mind. You may or may not even know when it started. You may or may not even able to articulate how it began. But that's okay. Just let it go right now. Send it back to the universe. And as you do, you find your shoulders become much more lighter. You find a ton of bricks being lifted from your back. You find a ton of bricks being lifted from the back of your head and the front of your brains. And you can just feel this lightness just flows over you, feeling like a bunch of balloon is being tied to your back and shoulders. And when we are finished with you today, you will just walk around the street and walk down the street like you're just floating. You have so much weight lifted from your body. You're just being so light, like you're just as light as a feather. From now on, whenever you're in a situation where you are required to perform, be it as waitressing or be it as modeling, or if you have to perform in a dance, you just find yourself performing as perfectly as you can do it. There will not be able to have any voice that interfere with your performance. I would just like you to just imagine yourself just performing at the best you can possibly can, without any distraction. Just completely focus on what you want to do and what you have to do. And as soon as it is over, when it's time for feedback, you just let your barriers down. Just allow the compliments to come to you. Just allow yourself to feel good. Just allow yourself to enjoy the moment and feel happy, relaxed, and comfortable. That's right. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 10. When I reach number 10, I would like you to come back to this room. Feel great. Feel like you've just slept for the last 12 hours. Fully alert, amazing, and energized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a deep breath in. 6, 7. Have a big smile on your face. 8, 9. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. 10. Feels great, doesn't it?
Sure.
We're actually running out of time. This is Hypnotist Exposition. Thank you for coming. Join us next week on CCTV Channel 9, Cambridge. Hello, we're with Tallie here after the show. How are you doing?
Doing good.
That's great. That's great. Tell us, what is your experience with going into hypnosis?
I felt very relaxed, very free. It was like floating.
Okay. Do you remember looking into the spinning pocket watch?
Yes.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
About the watch.
About the watch, or how does your body feel when you were watching the watch?
Relaxed. I felt like I was able to let go.
Okay. And how does it feel when you finally close your eyes and you were picturing? Do you remember picturing a beach?
Yes.
Okay. And how does that feel to you?
Felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulder. I felt like warm on the beach. So it was a nice feeling. It was like a vacation.
Okay. Do you actually feel the warmth on your body?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. And as you were going deeper into hypnosis, right? How do you describe that sensation?
It was like sinking into a deeper level of relaxation. It's like when you're falling asleep and you feel yourself just getting more comfortable in bed. It's like that warm, cozy feeling.
That's great. And as you go deeper into hypnosis, do you remember opening your eyes and then going back into hypnosis?
Not too much.
Okay. And near the end, right? Could you describe the feeling as you were, I guess, deeper into hypnosis?
When I got even deeper into hypnosis, it was like every tension in my muscle, it was just like releasing. It was just...
Were you able to hear my voice, or were you just find
Yes.
yourself automatically doing? Okay.
Yeah. I could hear your voice, so it was like from a distance.
Okay. So compared to slightly earlier in the session to the later part when you're deeper into hypnosis, is there like a difference in how you feel between like a light hypnosis state and a deeper hypnosis state?
Light hypnosis state, I felt like I was still semi-aware of my surroundings. I knew what was going on, and as I slipped deeper, I was able to let go more and more. It's like the strings were letting go.
Okay. And when you were coming here and you were thinking about a hypnosis session today, is this what you have been expecting?
No, it was a little bit different than I expected. I've never got into, so I didn't know what to expect.
What was the difference between what you expected to be hypnotized and actually coming on the show and getting hypnotized?
I didn't expect it to impact me as much as it did. I didn't expect to actually achieve hypnosis.
Okay, that's great. How do you feel right now?
Relaxed, like a weight's been lifted.
Oh yeah. Would you recommend this to a friend?
Yes.
Okay,
Definitely.
that's great. Hopefully, let's get a handshake in here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you can join us in a few weeks and tell us how you're doing.
Yeah.
All right. This is Tallie, everybody.
Hey guys.